So that's why you gotta be very careful when you allow Gentiles to break down scriptures and try to tell you how prophecy is going to play out. Because just like everything, prophecy always works out for them. They never have to suffer through anything, because that's the way that that's how they see prophecy. That we get destroyed for 400 to 500 years, and then we get destroyed again the last 7 years as well, and they get to walk away. But the Most High is giving many signs that that's not how this is going to happen. We're now 3.5 years before the next eclipse. This is going to be, like I said, the Most High is going to definitely show out these next 3.5 years. But if you let them tell it, they're going to be able to just rape, rob, murder, and steal for another 3.5 years and be on top. So we'll see soon enough, what the Most High is going to do. I have faith that he's going to protect his people. And just like he has said, he is going to remove the wicked off of our lands and restore us and restore the years that have been taken away. So let me know in the comment section what you think. If you have any more information about the threes, please share it as well. And real quick before we get off, let's take a look at what the number 3 means.
All praises to the Most High YAHAWAH, the Heavenly Father, in the name of the Holy Spirit, the Earthly Mother, sanctifying Yahawashi, the Holy Son. Brothers and sisters, Jews and Gentiles alike, welcome. This is your humble servant, Big Levi, and today is Wednesday, November the 25th, 2020, and it's currently 3:43 a.m. Brothers and sisters, this is an amazing time to live in. The time is amazing. It's beautiful. You might hear a little static. Let's put the beat in the background, and so we can put this static down, because this is beautiful right here. We're going to discuss the prophetic meaning of the monolith in the desert in Utah. All right, we're going to discuss that. We're going to prove it biblically with scriptures, stories, and facts. What it is and why is it here. I don't care what they say, it is not fake. They will try to prove to you it's fake, but it's not, because it's not about the monolith. People think this is about the monolith. It's not. It's about the message that the monolith carried. All right. Let us dive into this, brothers and sisters, okay? And we're going to go into the number 3 and all that good stuff. Oh boy, I don't think I'll pull that up. Okay? Let me get rid of this. All right, brothers and sisters, let's begin with the monolith first. All right? Stop this music right here. All right, let's leave it to confuse the AI, so they won't, strike me. Let's go ahead and watch this monolith that we see here, okay? And then we'll go. This is beautiful, brothers and sisters. Rejoice, the covenant has been restored. Jacob's trouble is no more. Esau's trouble has begun. Rejoice, brothers and sisters. Rejoice. Praise He, okay? Praise the Most High. He's the horrible and terrible God that's doing this, okay? Let's get in. All right.
It's a baffling mystery.
This is wild.
What on earth is this thing, and how did it end up in a remote corner of the Utah desert?
What the heck is that?
The just discovered metal column stands there, buried deep in the ground, sharp-edged and shiny, a stark contrast to the barren red rocks all around. Look at the size of it, about 12 feet tall. Remind you of anything? Yep, the monolith from the classic movie 2001: A Space Odyssey, in which a strange slab startles early humankind. Later, the same monolith is found on the moon, and it's in one of the final scenes of the Stanley Kubrick-directed masterpiece.
Gotta see if there's any writing on it.
The mysterious structure in Utah was spotted by chance when a helicopter pilot flew overhead. He landed and checked it out.
The intrepid explorers go down to investigate the alien life form.
You can really see how remote it is in this video, taken by investigators from the Utah Department of Public Safety. Authorities won't reveal exactly where the object was found. They say the location is so remote, sightseers might get lost.
Yeah.
Pointed right at the human crack.
The discovery is fueling a lot of speculation on social media. How did it get there? Who put it there? Is it a work of art? A salute to 2001: A Space Odyssey? Or something else entirely?
Hopefully I don't get strike. No, they are going to strike me. Or they are going to. What happened to the beat? Did it stop? Oh, I didn't put this. All right. Okay, there are statics. Okay. All right, brothers and sisters. Now we have to go slice by slice. Let's thread the needle. Now, when you look at this video, wow, the Most High is beautiful. All right, let's go through the video first. This is gonna be very long. Okay, this is probably gonna be an hour, so to speak. If you can handle that, you can handle the Most High power. Now, if you look at the monolith, those guys are probably at least 6 feet tall, 5 feet, 6 feet tall. So this monolith is 12 feet. The number 12, the 12 tribe. All right, this is another clue. Now, when you look at this is just something that I spotted. It's no big deal. Okay, look at this thing. These eyes and the mouth and the jaw over there. Look at this.
A stark contrast to the barren
It's
red
a mud
rocks all
fossil. It's
around.
like a giant.
Look at the size of it, about 12 feet tall.
Let me see.
Did it end up in a
Okay. Oh, a little bit more. Right here.
thing? And
There
how
we go.
did
It's
it
blurry. Oh,
end
it's
up?
all blurry. See if I can get it here. Okay.
and how
There we go. It's kind of like blurry, but you can see it here. This is the mouth. This is the eyes, the eyebrow, the jaw. This is kind of like some mud fossil or a monster that was freeze over there. I'm not quite sure what that means. Just throw it out there. Those things were real. Now, this thing is about 12 feet tall. It was found in Utah. Now, Utah. Where is Utah, brothers and sisters? A lot of you know that Utah is in the fourth part, and then it's in the west side of almost. It's kind of it's in the west side of the Holy Land. So now Utah is a derivative of the word Judah, Yahudah, Utah, Judah, and Judah's land, the scepter. All right. Oh man, I'm trying. This thing is too. Boy. You know what? Let me just give me a second. Okay, this thing was found in Utah, between Colorado, Nevada, and Grand Canyon, Arizona, and all that. So it was found somewhere around here in the desert. Utah is pretty much a deserty place. So this is Utah, Judah. Okay, the scepter in the middle of Judah. And the scepter shall not depart, man. All right, now, brothers and sisters, let us define the word monolith. What does the monolith mean? Okay, the word monolith, noun, an obelisk, column, large statue, etc., form of a single block of stone, a single block of piece of stone of considerable size, especially when used in architecture or sculpture. An obelisk. What is an obelisk? It's a menhir. Remember, we went into this? A menhir, a tall upright stone of kind erect in prehistoric time in Western Europe. Okay? All right? Now, a menhir, a standing stone, is actually it's actually an a menhir is actually an obelisk. Okay, if you go deeper, you'll find out that a menhir is actually an obelisk. So this image, okay, menhir, a group of stone, size can be considerable, but they are generally uneven and squared. Okay, uneven and squared, often tapering towards on the top. All right, so this menhir, this thing that you're looking at, is in rock, but this one, this one in the video right here, it's metal. So it's a metal menhir. This is metal. It's a menhir. Much more, it's like advanced menhir, all right? So it's metallic menhir. Okay, the menhir, you know for a fact, the menhir, they can tap into the ley line for energy. They can send energy. They can receive energy. We went into this. There's a video that I make on my channel, the prophetic meaning of the menhir and the dolmen, the biblical meaning. So so now we establish a connection between the monolith and the menhir. Okay, a monolith is actually an obelisk. Okay, all right. So let's define obelisk. Okay. A stone pillar typically having a square or rectangle cross section and a pyramid top, or in a pyramid top set up as a monument or landmark. This, what you are seeing here, marks something. It marks a land. It marks like this is my land, this is my border. Get the hell out. Judah is mine. Get the hell off my land. Get the hell off of our holy land, or you're going to be swept off out of it. That's the first definition and representative. Man, look at this thing in the back. The mouth, the eyes, and things like that. And this is a good mud fossil. I'm not quite sure if I can get this yet, but let's move in. Now, brothers and sisters, they say these obelisks, this monolith, they give a description right here in this movie. They have it in the 2001 Odyssey. Let's go into this movie. Let's define this movie biblically, facts, and we're going to connect it with the menhir, and we're going to connect it with prophecy. Why is here, and what the hell is going to happen? For those of you that has the spiritual mind, the spiritual eyes, and the spiritual understanding, the Holy Spirit is, upon you. You know what's gonna happen. You know where I'm going with this. You think when the brother brought the menhir and the dolmen, it wasn't a foreshadowing? You think they weren't connected? Everything is connected. Everything is linked. Now, the movie 2001 Odyssey. Okay? First, 2001. The brother was asking about the number 3. 2 0 0 1. 2001. 2 plus 0 0 1 equal 3. Now you get the first 3, the first number 3 of this movie, 2001. All right. Space. Let's define space. Space. A continuous area or example which is free, available, or unoccupied. I wonder why that thing landed on a free, unoccupied space over there. Okay, in the middle of this the desert type of thing. Now, let's see where we were. Okay, 3 and space. No, we were defining space. Okay, space. Similar, room, expanse, extend, capacity, area. Area can also be a region or part of a town or country of the world, district, region, zone, sector. Okay, we can say land. The land. So 2000 space is the place, the land, the area. All right. Let's get rid of this thing, and let's get rid of that so the computer will run a lot faster. Now let's define Odyssey. 2001 Odyssey. We see the number 3 and 2001. In space, we see the land and Odyssey. What is Odyssey? Odyssey is a long and eventful or adventurous journey or experience. A journey, voyage, trek, travels, quest, crusade. What a word. Or pilgrimage. Crusade. Let's pick up the crusade since it's on the land. What does that word crusade mean? Each of a series of medieval military expedition made by Europeans to recover the Holy Land from the Muslim in the 11th, 12th, and 13th century. A war instigate for alleged religious ends. Brothers and sisters, this thing is not there. This movie, 2001 Odyssey, that was a code the Most High put there for us. Okay, this is a quest. Okay, there will be a military might. There will be a war for this holy land right there, the fourth part. Okay, Odyssey, that's what it means. Holy land. Okay, a quest for the holy land. A holy war. God damn it. A holy war. This is no joke right here, brothers and sisters. And the Most High, you know, He sent us angels, you know, to retrieve to announce and warn us, and is going to retrieve the Holy Land. Now, brothers and sisters, how did those guys find out this thing? How did they see it? What were they all doing? Let's listen and find out. All right, let's listen.
It's a baffling mystery.
It's just wild.
What on earth is this thing, and how did it end up in a remote corner of the Utah desert?
What the heck is that?
The just discovered metal column stands there, buried deep in the ground, sharp-edged and shiny, stark contrast to the barren red rocks all around. Look at the size of it, about 12 feet tall. Remind you of anything? Yep, the monolith from the classic movie 2001: A Space Odyssey, in which a strange slab startles early humankind. Later, the same monolith is found on the moon, and it's in one of the final scenes of the Stanley Kubrick-directed masterpiece.
Gotta see if there's any writing on it.
The mysterious structure in Utah was spotted by chance when a helicopter pilot flew overhead. He landed and checked it out.
Okay, those guys were flying the helicopter. What were they doing over there? Okay, let's see what we can get here. Monolith in Utah. Okay, let's see if we can get New York. Oh boy, the New York Times, are they going to make me pay? We're going to read what those guys was looking for. A weird monolith is found in the Utah desert. A team serving bighorn sheep. Brothers and sisters, they were looking for bighorn sheep. A bighorn sheep is a ram. All right? A ram. Okay. Let's see. Bighorn sheep. Oh, sheep.
According to my Utah parks, Utah has both bighorn sheep and mountain goats, but only the sheep live in the southern half of the state.
Southern half of the state, the Southern Kingdom, bighorn. You know where I'm you know where I'm going with this. A bighorn sheep, a ram. All right. Okay. Okay. So we're looking at a ram right there. Oops. I'm horrible at typing. Ram sheep. Oh boy. Ram the animal. There we go. A bighorn sheep, a ram. All right. A ram has two big horns. Beautiful. Now, brothers and sisters, give me a second. There you go. Now, brothers and sisters, we understand that 2001 Odyssey, the movie that they refer over there, not only they find it first, they find it on the land, then they find it on the moon, and they find it in that old man room. Everything is connected. All right. Now you got the 2001 Odyssey. The movie code is a code the Most High sent us, that He is sending a monolith. This is an angel, representation of angel, to claim the Holy Land and to start a war. And this angel name is Gabriel. Okay. Gabriel is here. Right after He sent Raphael as the Don child. Okay. Now He sent Gabriel. And Michael is on the ways, man. You know, Gabriel, the angel Gabriel, you know, the name means God is my strength. One of the two highest ranking angels in Judeo, Christian, and Mohammedan religious law. He is the angel of annunciation, announcing resurrection, mercy, vengeance, death, and revelation. Brothers and sisters, what you're seeing here, this is something that's been revealed to us. Okay? This thing carry an annunciation, to announce the people a warning that of certain people are going to be resurrected. The Most High will have mercy on those people and will avenge them. There will be vengeance upon this land where it planted. 2001 Odyssey. There will be death, and this is the revelation. All right. Remember, when you read the story, the previous video about the Dundon Charles, when you go to Abraham, Genesis 18, I believe, where when the Most High was about to destroy Sodom and Gomorrah, he sent three angels. They were Raphael, Gabriel, and Michael, or Michael. Okay, Raphael already come to heal us. He's the healer. Gabriel come to strengthen us. God is my strength. Okay, Gabriel bring with him. He bring announcing, resurrecting, mercy, vengeance, death, revelation. All right. You can pause this and then you start reading this. All right. Remember, in Jewish legend, it was Gabriel who deal death and destruction to the sinful cities of plain Sodom and Gomorrah among them. Again, we went into this in the last video. Everything is connected, brothers and sisters. The Most High connected everything for us. Now, the Most High sent 3 angels before he destroyed Sodom and Gomorrah. Brothers and sisters, Jews and Gentiles alike, this is your final warning. Well, you need Michael. This is your warning right there. The brother told you. Oof, I think I took the brother video out, man. Damn. I'll get it again. Let me see if I can get it. Okay, they want. I will need this. Ram, I will need this again. Let me see. Crusade. Nah, I won't need that. Let me get the brother video right quick. Okay. All right. Oh man, I should have not get rid of the brother video. Here we go. All right. The title of the video, brothers and sisters, The Great Tribulation starts November 2020, April 2021, and it's being foretold in the heavens. Not only that, it's been foretold in the books. And in the heavens, we'll go to the moon. We'll go to the stars and the moon. Remember, there's a great conjunction coming. There's a great conjunction coming. And the stars going to align. The planets going to align. And then what the hell is the moon has to do with all of this? It's been foretold in the heaven. The moon's going to tell you why it's there. All right? Because in November 30th, this month, there will be a blood moon, so to speak. I think let me take it right here. There will be a moon, a solar eclipse, a lunar eclipse. Okay, let's see where this lunar eclipse going to happen. Okay, no, that's not. Is that the one? No. Okay, this is the one. Look at the land, the 4th part. Okay, the lunar is gonna be in the 4th part, cleaning. This is a sweeping. Okay, it's cleaning and sweeping. All right, let's watch it again. Look at the lunar cleaning the 4th part right here. Cleaning the 4th part. It's gonna happen on the 30th. Again, the number 3, 30. The number 3. Remember the brother in the video, he told you if you know anything about the number 3 and the number 30, because YAHAWAH, Jesus Christ, so to speak, he began his ministry at the age of 30. So November 30th, you're going to have this right here, and it's begun. On November, you can argue. You cannot argue against this. November 30th, we're going to have, I think, a blood moon or some sort of a solar eclipse. Remember, brothers and sisters, let me stop the music. Remember, once we have that solar, before we got this on the 26th, on Thanksgiving, the family going to fast. We're going to pray for the destruction of our enemy. It wasn't no joke when I say this. That's because the Most High beamed those things into our head. The 26th on Thanksgiving, we're going to fast, from sunrise to sunsets. We're going to pray for the destruction for our enemy. Because this blood moon, this solar eclipse that's coming right now, is going to clean the 4th part. And some of those places over there in China, Mongolia, a part of India, the things over there, what is this place? Australia, and all those Philippines and all that. All of those places is under judgment. I think Europe and Africa is somewhat excluded, but we don't know. We don't know. Okay, but the main point, you see what the moon is passing? Okay, right there in the middle. The main point is right here in the central. So now we know for a fact the moon has something to do with this. That's why in the movie, and then in the movie 2001 Odyssey, they actually find the monolith on the moon. Okay, this is no joke. The Dow Jones 30,000 down. There's a lunar eclipse on the 30th. YAHAWAH began his ministry at the age of 30, and he died at the age of 33. The number 3. The Father, the Son, and the Father, the Mother, and the Son. That's a family. That's how you have a family. A man and a woman is not a family. Okay? 2 men is not a family. 2 women is not a family. You need a man, a woman, and a child. Then you have a family. Number 3. We'll go into the number 3, brothers and sisters. But let's continue. Now that you have the monolith on the moon, which means the blood moon that's coming here the 30th. Okay, somebody double check that. I think that's what it is. The moon is coming on the 30th. All right. I want one of my soldiers to double check this. I'm trying to look. They don't specifically say it's a blood moon, but they say it's a moon. Okay, this moon, the lunar eclipse that's going to come. Okay, it's like an harbinger. Okay, it's going to deal with certain people. Okay, in Revelation 18 verse 16 verse 6, we're going to get there. Okay, let us finish Gabriel first. Okay, let us finish Gabriel. All right, now in Jewish legend, it was Gabriel who dealt death and destruction to the sinful cities of the plain of Sodom and Gomorrah among them. And it was Gabriel who, according to the Talmud, Sanhedrin 95b, smote Sennacherib's hosts with a sharpened scythe, which had been ready since creation. Elsewhere in the Talmud, it is Gabriel who, it is said, preventing Queen Vashti from appearing naked before King Ahasuerus and his guests in order to bring about the election. Remember, we discussed this. We discussed the story of Esther. All right? So we bring about the Esther and her place. Okay? All right? In Daniel 8, brothers and sisters, Daniel 8, Daniel's fall on his face before Gabriel to learn the meaning of the encounter. Let me see. Of the encounter. Oh boy, this is between the ram and the he-goat. What was those guys were doing over there? A team serving bighorn sheep for Utah Wildlife Agency found a strange object 10 to 12 feet. It's 12 feet. Okay? The 12 tribe. And they were chasing a bighorn sheep, which is a ram. And Daniel 8 right here, we can see, but that thing is way too dark. Let me see if I can enhance this. My apology. This is very unprofessional in my part. Okay? There we go. Let's put it, let's brighten that thing up. All right, done. Here we go. Sorry. Oof. I don't want to mess this. Oh boy, I think I messed it up. No. All right. Oh boy, this is very unprofessional. But the message is very important. Okay, so it was Gabriel who came into Daniel in Daniel 8, which we're going to read here, that explained Daniel the prophecy between the ram and the he-goat. The incident is a picture of a woodwork or whatever. And then we're going to go into the Ezekiel 9:10, okay? And okay, I'll let my people, please, whoever's watching this, put the scripture Ezekiel 9:10 in the comment, okay? Even though it was for us, now it's their turn. It's their turn. Ezekiel 9:10, put it in the comment, okay? All right, now let's go to Daniel 8 to see what the hell, what was prophesied to Daniel at the end of the days, because that's what it is. Everything is connected, brothers and sisters. Everything is connected. Now, let's go to let's leave the lunar, the monolith. Okay, let's pick this. Let's go over that. We're going to go to Daniel 8. Okay, that's the message that the Most High wanted us to know. Gabriel came in to give us a message. Okay, Daniel 8, the whole chapter. We're going to read. Brothers and sisters, please pay attention, okay? Pay good attention. For those of you who have spiritual eyes, you'll understand what's going on here and what is about to be ready to go down, because Gabriel is here. Raphael is healing us. We are in a spiritual hospital right now. There's many level. It's a healing process. Now Gabriel came in to do some announcement and stop some damage. Remember in the previous video, the beloved brother told you the Most High sent the angel to do a survey. So Gabriel is here to do the survey, and we'll show you how the survey is going to be according to scriptures and other books. Now, chapter 8, verse 1. In the third year of the reign of the king Belshazzar, a vision appeared unto me, even unto me, Daniel, after that which appeared unto me as the first. And I saw in a vision, and it came to pass when I saw that I was at Shushan in the palace, which is the province of Elam. And I saw in a vision, and I was by the river of Ulai. Then I lifted up mine eyes, and I saw, and behold, there stood before the river a ram, a bighorn ship. Okay? The guys were chasing the bighorn ship. The bighorn ship bring them to the monolith, which is Gabriel. Okay, Gabriel brought us here, and then Gabriel gonna explain to us why the Most High put that monolith there. Okay, now then I lift up my eyes, and I saw, and behold, there stood before the river a ram which had two horns. This ram has two horns. Let's take a more fierce ram looking ram. Ram they are not that really fierce looking, because they are peaceful animal like sheep and stuff. They could get quite aggressive though. There's a guy on YouTube, he has a channel. Hey, let's take this one, it's stable. Okay, two big horn. This ram has two big horn. All right, now let's see. Okay, then I lifted up mine eyes and saw, and behold, there stood before the river a ram which has two horns, and the two horns were high, but one was higher than the other, and the higher come up last. Pay attention, all right? I saw the ram pushing westward and northward and southward, so that no beast might stand before him. Man, that ram. Neither was there any that could deliver out of his hand. So that was a strong ram. With those two big horns, that ram was ramming people. Woo! The ram of the Gentiles. Just to spoil it for you. There was a group of Gentiles. If you understand and know how Brother Big Judah break the prophecy down in the book of Daniel, you already know who those Gentiles were, okay? Okay? Nobody could deliver it. Let me see. There any that could deliver out his hand, but he did according to his will and become great. This race of Gentiles become great. Is that thing recorded? Please. There we go. Become great. And as I was considering, behold, and he goat came forth the west on the face of the whole earth, and touched not the ground, and the goat had a notable horn between his eyes. Brothers and sisters, pay attention, all right? That he goat has a horn between his eyes. And he came to the ram that has two horns. Okay, this ram that this Gentile, these Gentiles that's here, because Gabriel is going to explain to you the dream, because you don't know what it is. I don't want to explain it, because Gabriel will tell you who are the ram and who's the he goat. All right, Gabriel will tell you. That's why I'm reading it. Okay, and I was the goat, and the goat had notable horn between his eyes, and he came to the ram that had two horns, which I had seen standing before the river, and ran into him in the fury of his power. And I saw him come close unto the ram, and he was moved with choler against him. I believe choler means anger. It's like a French knife, something like that. You know what? We don't want to pull thing out of our ass right here. Let's define choler or shoulder. Choler, choler is French mean angry. Let's see, shoulder. Whoops. Define shoulder. Medieval science, one for bodily humor, identified with bile. Anger. All right. Archaic anger or irascibility. Irascibility. Anger. All right. So I had that right. French probably paid off. All right. The ram was coming with great anger, and against him, he smote the ram and break his two horns. So this he goat came in with one horn, and in the middle of his between his eyes, he smote the ram and break two of his horn. And there was no power in the ram to stand before him, but he cast him down to the ground and stamped it upon him, and there was none that could deliver the ram out of his hand. Therefore the he goat waxed very great, and when he was strong, the great horn was broken, and for it come up four notable ones towards the four winds of earth, of heaven. And out of them came forth a little horn, which waxed exceeding great towards the south, and towards the east, and towards the pleasant land. Woo-wee! Man, that little horn is in the pleasant land. I wonder what the pleasant land is. Is it you know what land it is? That little horn, wax really great. And it waxed great, even the host of heaven, and it cast down some of the hosts of the stars to the ground and stamped upon them. Yea, he magnified himself even to the prince of the hosts, and by him the daily sacrifice was taken away, and the place of his sanctuary was cast down. And a host was given him against the daily sacrifice by reason of transgression, and it cast down the truth to the ground, and it practiced and prophesied and prospered. This little horn practices and prosper. A hell of a lot of money. Then I heard one saint speaking, and another saint said unto that certain saint which spake, How long shall be the vision concerning the daily sacrifice, and the transgression of desolation, to give both the sanctuary and the host to be trodden under foot? And he said unto me, Unto 2,300 days they shall be sanctuary be cleansed. 2003. There goes that number 3 again, Brother Big Judah I was looking for. There he goes again. And it came to pass, when even I, Daniel, had seen the vision and sought for the meaning, then behold, there stood before me as the appearance of a man. Who was this man? Who stand right before Daniel? And I heard a man's voice between the banks of Ulai, which called and said, Gabriel, make this man to understand this dream. Now let's understand this dream, brothers and sisters. Let's see who was those ram and the he goats. Now Gabriel, the monolith that descend, upon the earth right here. Those guys are touching. This is Gabriel. He show you the he goat. I mean the big one shape. This is all connected. All right. Now where we were. Oh boy. And I heard a man voice between the banks of Ulai, which called and said, Gabriel, make this man to understand the vision. And he came near where I stood. And when he came, I was afraid and fell upon my face. But he said unto me, Understand, O son of man, for at the time of the end shall be the vision. Brothers and sisters, this is the prophecy of the monolith in Utah, told by Gabriel. We are at the end, brothers and sisters. There is no way around this. Whether you want it or not, there will be no Jacob's trouble, never ever again. All right. So he came near where I stood, and when he came, I was afraid and fell upon my face. But he said unto me, Understand, O son of man, for at the time of the end shall be the vision. Now, as he was speaking with me, I was in deep sleep on my face towards the ground, but he touched me and set me right up, because if you see an angel, man, the splendor, the grandeur of that angel, you will strike things unto you and you fell on the ground and you lose consciousness. Okay, so the Gabriel helped old man Daniel up, and he said, Behold, I will make thee known what shall be in the last end of the indignation. Let's see what that word means. Indignation. Define indignation.
Here's the definition of indignation: anger or annoyance provoked by what is perceived as unfair treatment.
I wonder who's being unfairly treated. This unfair treatment about anger. Who's angry right now that he's been mistreated? Who's angry? Who's stressed? Okay? Who's always looking for that trouble that already happened to him, but he keep looking for it. For some odd reason, he's so traumatized, but that person keep looking for that trouble. Okay? And he said, behold, I will make thee know what shall be in the last end of the indignation, of this anger that these people are suffering. For at the time appointed, the end shall be. Brothers and sisters, at the time appointed, the end shall be. There's no way around this. Those people are not going to get another 400 years. They are not going to get another second try. They are not going to get a 7 years where they're going to prosper and kill us again. Because the time is already appointed. Hallelujah, amen. Thank you, Father. Thank you for this message. Thank you for restoring the covenant. All right. The ram which thou sawest having 2 horns are the kings of Media and Persia. Those are Gentiles. He's talking about Gentiles, that's all. We're not going to say, oh, it's Gog, Magog, and all that crap. Gentiles, heathens, that's who they are. And the rough goat is the king of Gracia, the Greeks. Therefore, before in the Greeks, please watch the video by Brother Big Judah. He defined Daniel 9, I believe, where the statue, the gold head is Babylon, the middle is Greece, the Medes and Persia, which is, we got it here. There was the Medes and Persia, and the middle was the Grecian, and the legs was the woman come out of the Grecian, okay, the horn coming out of the Grecian, and the legs the legs is the Roman Catholic Church, and America and all the Gentiles mixing together. But when you get to the feet, the feet is the Roman Catholic Church, and the priesthood of Mahan, and all the whores out there, all the harlots. Please watch this, because if you don't, you will not understand this prophecy, okay? And the rough goat is the king of Gracia, and the great horn that is between his eyes is the first king. All right. Now, that being all of them Gentiles, don't try to go over there and try to explain and stuff. You won't get it. Now, that being broken, wherefore stood up for it 4 kingdoms shall stand up out of the nation, but not in his power. And he's the latter time of the kingdom, when the transgressor are come to the full iniquity, a king of fierce countenance and understanding dark sentences shall stand up. And his power shall be mighty, but not by his own power. And he shall destroy wonderfully, and shall prosper in practice, and shall destroy the mighty and the holy people. Okay, the priesthood of Mahan came in here. They used the military might. They used the quote unquote the United States, the British. They destroy our people with a guy. They destroy our people. They destroyed the holy people, the swagger jack all in. Okay, they came in with the image. They came with the mark. They came in with the chip. They came with the 666. I wonder who that guy was. They came with the Antichrist, and he was all talking about peace and all that nonsense and garbage. And through his policy, also he shall cause craft to prosper. In his hand he shall magnify himself, in his heart, and by peace shall destroy many. And by peace shall destroy many. That guy was talking all about peace. They go around all other countries. We're going to bring you democracy. And they destroy those people. He shall also stand up against the prince of princes, but he shall be broken without hand. Don't be stand up against the prince of princes, baby. The holy people. We're going to break you without hand. And you are. That's the prophecy, brothers and sisters. And the vision of the evening and the morning which was told is true. Wherefore, shut up thou the vision, shut up thou shut thou up the vision, for it shall be for many days. And I, Daniel, fainted and was sick certain days. Afterward, I was up and did the king business, and I was astonished at the vision, but none understand it. Okay? He shall be broken without hand. This is the prophecy, brothers and sisters, that Gabriel brought us. The Father sent Gabriel, and he is not alone. We're going to see what kind of army, what kind of squadron, okay, Gabriel has with him. Okay, like I said, this is going to be a hell of a lot. Okay, so that's the prophecy found in Daniel 8. All right, the monolith. Okay, let me see. Did we read? Oof, I think I messed that up. Did we read this? The golden legends makes Gabriel the angel of the moon, who brings men the gift of hope. So it again, brothers and sisters, when you see that monolith over there, this is a good omen for us, a bad omen for them, because it was finding on the moon. They found the monolith on the moon in the movie. Remember, this is the monolith being on the moon. Let's this dude saying this.
Odyssey, in which a strange slab startles early humankind. Later, the same monolith is found on the moon, and it's in one of the final scenes of the Stanley Kubrick directed masterpiece.
Okay, it was found in the moon, and Gabriel, where is it? Okay, the golden legend makes Gabriel the angel of the moon, who brings men the gift of hope, us. There are innumerable paintings by the masters of the Annunciation with Gabriel picture with the angel who brings the glad tidings to Mary. So Gabriel brought us a good tidings, good rising to us. The moon, the lunar eclipse that we're going to have coming up the 30th, brothers and sisters, like we planned it before. Excuse me, we're going to fast. I'm going to release another video that gives you the schedule of fasting. We're going to fast every Thursday and anytime it's necessary. This Thursday, we're going to fast. We're going to pray for this moon, for Gabriel. We're going to thank the Most High for sending us Gabriel, to unleash what needs to be unleashed. Okay? This little goat that he got is going to be broken when he will stand against the Prince of Princes. And the latter day, and the last day. All right, so let me see if we got everything. Okay, I think we got everything for Gabriel. Now let's see who's with Gabriel. What kind of angel that is under his shift right. All right, here we go. Okay, oof, shit, I can zoom in on this, man. I can't zoom in. There we go. Yesod. Okay, that's the foundation that the Gabriel is in the class 9 Yesod. Okay, God's purity. Purify the people. Okay. Oops, gotta go this way. All right. Angel 65 to 72 inhabit Yesod, Archangel Gabriel. Okay, Gabriel is in the Yesod type of angels. Okay, and he got a whole squadron of angels just like Raphael, and he's in the number 9. Okay, Raphael was in number 8. Now we jump to number 9. I don't know who's gonna come to number 7, who's gonna seal everything, because I believe we went to all of them. We went to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now we're on number 9. I don't know who's gonna come and then seal the last one, number 10, and then that's it. Michael, is Michael gonna come? Because you already complete. What's the name of this thing? Everlasting Light. I think I can see the name up there. So far, whatever. So we already complete 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We recently complete 8, which is the healing process. 9, which is Gabriel coming to announce this land is a holy land. This planet is a holy planet. We're going to clean it. I wonder who's gonna come in number 10, brothers and sisters. Who do you think? Let me know in the comment who's gonna come in number 10 and seal everything. Brothers and sisters, tell me in the comment box who's gonna come in number 10, and then that's it. We're waiting on number 10. All right. Then again, you see like this number again. Brother Big Judah was asking number 8, 30. 30 go to Gabriel. 30 is guiding you. 30 guiding you to Gabriel. Then 32, and then boom, 10, and then the whole thing is complete. I wonder who's coming next. My people know. My people who's gonna close number 10. We are at number 10. We are at number 9 now, brothers and sisters. Gabriel is here. Okay, the 3 archangels usually be Raphael, Gabriel, and Michael. We're at number 9 right now. All right. Let's see this. Shift R. Okay, Gabriel. Let me see. On the physical level, the Shepherah is symbolically manifest by the moon. Then again, by the moon. You got it right here, by the moon. That blood moon that's coming up right there, brothers and sisters, we need to fast and pray. Pray for the destruction of your enemy. Point blank, period. We're going to pray. I'm going to do 3 days fasting, dry fast, praying nonstop. Well, I have to stop and take a break, but praying. We're going to pray, brothers and sisters. Please join us. Let's pray against the enemy. Okay, the moon. This is all clues the Most High is sending us. All right, let's see. Okay, by the moon, which represent receptivity, the feminine pole, imagination, and fertility, among the other things. That's all good stuff for us. Okay, now in the Yesod squad, under Gabriel, he had my man, my girl, Rochelle. Okay, Tefiref, Rochelle. Let's see who Rochelle has on the squad. Okay, Rochelle. We'll see what he does, or she does. Oh man, come on, really? There we go. Here we go. Rochelle. All right, let's see what Rochelle does. Man, this thing is dark. Rochelle, restitution. We were praying for to be restituted, to be restored. Restitution grants its person what is entitled to. What the hell we have that it is entitled to us? Rochelle. Well, let's call it Rochelle. Rochelle. He's gonna come to give us what is entitled to us. Okay? Our land, everything. Find, lost, or stolen object. That land that was, lost and stolen from us. All our stuff. Okay, all our cultures, our identity, our thoughts, our sentiments. Okay, succession, inheritance. The land that we inherit, he's going to notarize it. Okay, magistrate, make it like official. An institution. Study of law and justice. Study of history. They're going to survey history, see what if everything did happen to us. They're going to dig in the archive of Library Universal, okay, practical theoretical sciences, giving and taking. He's going to give us our stuff. He's going to take it from the Gentiles. Administration, accounting, secretarial work, all those stuff. He's going to do all of those things. With rediscovery of the divine self of the original androgyny, okay, cleaning of karmic content, elimination of karma. Our karma, okay? Taking what does not belong to us. I wonder who this is talking to. Jealousy, possessiveness, powers of relationship based on solely on sexuality and materialism, sexual abuse, lewdness, and multiple relationship, theft, cunning, usurpation of goods. That all those Gentiles, they are guilty of all of this. Ruins, flagrant injustice upon our people, unintending lawsuit or trial, vampirism, sucking up the holy person, the holy people blood, takes the energy of others. Okay, existent. This is all those things that the Gentiles are guilty of. Insecurity, family problem, lack of receptivity, or a misery. Okay. And these angels got more. Gabriel got more angels with him. Okay, let me see. 1, 2, good. Gabriel has YAHAWAH, Imahaya, and Ahahiel. Let's check them, see what they do. Okay, this angel is YAHAWAH. Warriors of light, universal protector, application of divine justice, ability to resolve conflicts created by our behavior, helps with initiation, military talent and service in a just cause, life oriented towards liquidation of karmic debt. Amen. I wonder who has that karmic debt. Leads to victory and established peace. Frank, loyal, brave, courageous, success in difficult situation, acquire wisdom. Fanatic, terrorism, terrorists, the people that have been terrorized us, The people that have been doing like inflicted war and scourge and being brutal and police brutality, aggressive, vindictive towards us, diabolical forces, massacre, Wall Street, Black Wall Street, the Spanish Inquisition, the massacre of our slaves, sending our babies, throw them to alligators for bait, and merciless treatment of the prisoners. We were the prisoners. You mercilessly treating us. Criminals, evildoer, lawbreaker. We can't break the law. You can. You are evildoer. You guys are a bunch of criminals. Okay? And you will serve time in prisons. Okay? The injustice that you did to us, because we serve time in prison, you know, and then the tendency to making us overwork. Those guys are coming for you. Those are the angels that Gabriel has with him. And the other one is Imamaya, okay? Imamaya, this is for the one that cleave unto us. Imamaya is most likely for the people that cleave unto us, the chosen Gentiles, okay? The Gentiles that our cousins, the one that choose to follow us in this last day right now, which is not a lot, okay? This angel is here for you with ease and recognizing one's error, allow us to expiate, pay for and repair our errors. You'll be able to do that, chosen Gentiles. Easy execution of difficult work, support during difficult moment, harmonious social life with us, hadar, strength, great vigor, makes peace with one's enemy. You're gonna have to make peace with us, set us free from prison with faithful servant, patient courage, humility, and simplicity. Okay? Distortion, unstable, tumultuous emotional life, competitive love, passionate relation, perverted desire, aversion, fights, quarrel, vulgarity, overly emotional, excessive willpower, spitefulness due to lack of recognitions of one's error, offense, and misdeed, worsens one karma, difficult destiny, conflicting, rebellious spirits, pride, blasphemy, rivalry, and animosity. All those things, all those characteristics fit you. Reject them, repent, and confess your sin. Cleave unto us. All right, and I believe that's the other angel. Yes, YAHAWAH fell. I can see this. YAHAWAH, divine arms, discernment, symbol of the sword. The Most High is bringing on the sword. Luminous aura, symbol of the shield, protecting these people. Is going to attack and protect his people. Divine protection, like the brother Big Judah say, he has faith on our Father that he will protect his people. Okay, divine protection to make the right decision. Freedom from those who oppress us. Okay, these angels, they're going to come there. They bear all those characteristics. Overcome adversity. It's going to overcome our adversity. Protects and leads to victory, bravery, and courage. Develops great energy, leadership. I wonder who's going to go after. He's going to go after the terrorist activists, the vindictive dictators, tyrants, the people that have been ruling over us. Discord, betrayal, the people that always sign our treaty for our land and betrayed us. Provides weapon for killing, the one that put guns and AIDS and the drugs in our community. Bearer of internal contradiction, the government their little tricks they put in their little reparation things. Oh, minority, everybody else, not for you. You know, rupture, divorces, broken contracts. You put the women on top of us. You gave her all the good job. You sliced her from us. You took her from us. Okay, criminal idea, all your backwarded music, rap music, all those things you've been indoctrinated on our people. Okay, criminal idea extremists. Okay, all your good old boys. Poor boys or proud boys or gay boys out there, all of you bastards, excessive rationality, okay, no respect for commitments. You guys never had any, okay, I will make it up for you guys, I will never make it up, you know, let's do this. No commitment, and then war, continual conflicts against us, corrupt government, all of you guys will pay. This is all the angels that's here. There is no escape. That is the prophetic. Ah, boy, I think that's it. That's the prophetic meaning of the monolith that's being announced by the archangel Gabriel. Okay, that's the meaning of it, brothers and sisters. The Most High sent us another angel. We remember we're number 9. We're number 9. We're waiting for the last shoe to drop. Brothers and sisters, let's play a little bit here. Woo! Okay. Let's play a little bit. Okay. We're waiting on number 10, the last number. We're already 8, 9. Raphael 8. Gabriel 9. Release us Michael. Woo! Yes. Okay. Number 10 going to seal Revelation 18:6 because you're under judgment. Let's take Revelation 18 verse 6. All right. You see what we're gonna do to you. Woo! Revelation 18:6. I say how much you're going to give her. Revelation 18 verse 6. We reward her even as she reward unto you, and double unto her according to her works, and the cup which she shall fill unto her double. Double. You gave us let me read this again. Revelation 18:6. Reward her even as she reward you, and double unto her, double according to the work, according to her works, and the cup which she hath filled, fill unto her double. All right, let me read it right now again. Revelation 18:6. Reward her even as she rewarded you, and double unto her, double according to her works, and the cup which she hath filled, fill to her double. You gave us Genesis 15 verse 13. You gave us this, Genesis 15 verse 13. Let's go there. And he said unto Abraham, know of a surety that thy seed shall be a stranger in a land that is not theirs, and shall serve them, and they shall afflict them 400 years. You gave us 400 years. We're going to give you 800 years plus interest, because your ass was supposed to be living here in March 2020, yet you stayed. So you're going to pay interest another 200 years. You're going to get 1,000 years. Okay, we're going to give you 800 years. That's why, brothers and sisters, there's the great conjunction that coming December when the planet and Jupiter are going to align. That hasn't happened in 800 years. We're going to give you 800 years plus a little bit more. All right, yeah. All right. So when the number 3, when I type Monolith and whatever Gemantra, Jewish Gemantra, okay, he give me Monolith, 3-7, okay, the number 3. You are looking for it, brother Big Judah. There you go. 3 0 is 7 perfect. 3 is perfect. Mother, father, child's perfect. 3 is perfect. All right. Okay. There are so many number 3. There are so many 3s. I think we're going through all of this. Let's double check. Okay, the Great Tribulation, brother Big Judah, bless his name. The goat, the ram, the bighorn goat, the rams were the guys were chasing that brought them to the monolith, that brought them to Gabriel. Okay, so we're good here now, brothers and sisters. We are number 9. We're waiting for number 10. Number 8 was the Don Charles. Number 9 is the monolith in Utah. I wondered on number 10 what the Most High is going to say. Ooh, brothers and sisters, this is a great time to live in. Woo! Oh, let's give it a little volume. Woo! Yeah. Yeah. What? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Thank you, the Most High. Thank you, the Most High. Thank you, thank you, Father, for sending us Gabriel. Thank you, Father, for sending us Raphael. Thank you, Father, for sending us Michael. We are number 9. We're gonna be number 10. Hey. Woo! My people, be at peace. There will be no Jacob's trouble, only Esau's trouble. Be at peace. Praise YAHAWAH. Hey, give him all glories and all credit. Hey, be happy. Enjoy the spiritual hospital. Be at peace. There will be no Jacob's trouble, only Esau's trouble. Hey, the soldiers are here. The angels are here. Whoop, whoop. Gabriel is here. We are number 9. Number 10 is here. Boom. The last shoe is going to drop. Woo! All right, brothers and sisters, we have to sing for the Most High. Man, I said I was going to release an album, but the Most High keep me tight. Brothers and sisters, the moment, look, let me see if I have, the beloved brother, I keep getting rid of this. So anyway, this over there, when you watch this, the last scene, let me see, the last scene where the old man, there are some stuff in there. If I go into this, it's going to be all Illuminati act. Illuminati's control everything. Those two angels right here in the middle, Michael and Gabriel, those are symbolic. All those things, they are well placed, they are symbolic. But I'm not gonna go into this. The way he lay on the bed, his right hand, and he pointed to this. They're all like, the way the chair, align, alignment, one cup, Look at the cup. Fill unto her double. She was a cup here and a cup there. We're going to fill it unto you double. Yeah. All right, brothers and sisters. Here we go. Let's take the beloved brother video, and then things already ramp up. Things already ramp up, brothers. Okay. The Great Tribulation. Okay. The Great Tribulation starts November 2020, April 2021 is being foretold in the heavens, and we'll explain that with the moon, the monolith, and everything. Brothers and sisters, all praises to the Most High YAHAWAH. It's nothing recorded. All right, so far so good. All praise to the Most High YAHAWAH, the Heavenly Father, in the name of the Holy Spirit, the earthly mother, sanctifying Yahawashi, the Holy Son. Pow! Woo! We are number 9, number 10 is here. Woo! All right, brothers and sisters, let's pray, let's fast. Join me tomorrow morning at 12 p.m. Eastern Time. Let's pray against those devils. Let's pray against those demons. Let's pray for number 10 to drop. Okay? We are number 9 now. All right? Join us, fast. I will upload another video that will explain the fasting schedule. All right? Peace, honor, and respect. I'll see you guys tomorrow.